What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys having a wonderful day. I wanted to make this. I would say it's a very judgmental video, even though I have no right to judge others. But I mean, whatever. I just wanted to put it out there, see, it'll stir up the pot, because damn, excuse me, that just came out my mouth. But there's this like trend on YouTube that I really don't even want to go, but sometimes I'll, get trapped into it by accidentally. And that's the trend of self-pity videos where like people basically record themselves in front of a camera and talk about how bad their life is and nothing works for them. People don't care about them. It's like I don't know. Like I really don't know how to describe it. Like I don't know if people are being for real or people just like to see people down and hurt on the internet, which is I'm not surprised if that is true. But the one topic and subject that always, come across my feed, and that's that I'm in my early 20s or I'm in my late 30s or early 30s and I don't have no friends or best friends or I've never been in a relationship that I've been getting caught up in. And I've been on this earth for like about I'd say about 26 years now. And I've worked many jobs in my life and I met some pretty solid people. Like I don't know if it's just my energy, my aura, or just how I am as a person. But one day, I just, I sat back and I realized that uh the more times I was like, a selfless person and I gave more when I thought that, this person was a good person, I got more in return out of this person and I didn't even, ask him to do anything for me. Like I won't ever forget this gift that I got from a coworker of mine. Bro, like this man never knew me, but he helped me so much whenever he could and out of his own like will. Most people would say he's just a crazy adrenaline junkie addict, who's up to no good and always looking for trouble. But for some reason, at that time, I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, man, like he really gave me his last dime and he didn't have to do it. And all I did was just literally just sit there and just, be a genuine human being and listen to how he feels as a person and what he's going through. It's crazy. Like I'm not saying just to do this so you can get things out of people. I'm just saying it goes a long way of being a good human being nowadays. And I know that a lot of people out here have a lot of, personal problems and things that they want to vet and want to talk about to other people so they can, have this like sort of bonding, you can say, trauma bonding, I guess, or they can, leech off of each other. I don't know. I just know that like, when you see these videos of these people who are saying they ain't got no friends and they ain't this and that, I mean, you can't help not to question like who are they outside the camera? Because I'm not complaining that I don't have women in my life. I actually took, somebody's solid advice under that comment and, they said, maybe it's just your approach. And I I'm 100 that is the 100% truth. It is my approach. I realize that, from a third person point of view, I walk around angry as if like it's a defense mechanism. And I have nothing to be angry about. I have no reason to be mad at women. Like it's it's like it's not even cool. Nobody want to be around that, honestly. Like not even women. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I just like, I just accepted that and then, moved on. And then, when I see people talk about they ain't got no friends, like most people don't ever stay in your life. That's just the truth you have to accept. People move on. They have things to do. They start families. They have new careers. They have new ventures. They have new goals. People are always changing, just like, society, um, inflation, nature, our bodies. We're always, evolving or doing something different. But what makes it different? I mean, what makes what makes a person who they are is, I mean, my bad. Let me rephrase that. I feel like what makes human beings is that we help each other. We help each other and we don't ask for anything in return. Why we stick around is just the fact that we have a sort of bond with this individual. Like it's kind of like a bond, as if like it's stuck in our hearts that we can't move on, whether we're like 20 years ahead and we never talk to them, and the next thing you know, we come back, we see them in person, and it's almost if like we never left the room. It's I know that's crazy as it sounds, but relationships are really crazy. Human development is even more crazy. But I don't know. But I will say that I've been in many jobs in my life and I've always had friends. Most of the jobs that I stayed at for more than about 3 to 6 months, to be honest with you guys. Because, the first 3 months, nobody really talks to each other. Y'all just like, all right, man, let's get this probation out the way and then we'll slowly creep and, see what's going on between each other. So, but yeah, hope you guys can relate and, have a good rest of the day. I'll see you guys later.